Zing. Alright, this is my 1936 Ford Coupe. I bought this car about 7 years ago. Got started on it, and I took it to Quinn's chassis, and he done some work to it, and the guy I worked with him named Mark, which I cannot think his last name for nothing right now. It started out, I was making a drag week car out of it, and that's what my plans still are, is to make a drag week car out of this thing. I sold my 65 Chevelle the other day, and I started buying some more parts for this thing, so we're going to try to get moving on this. Hopefully by the end of next year, I'm planning on being out, so.
Sick week?
Yeah, sick week would be awesome, but I don't think I got that much time. I mean, it'd take a long time to finish what I want to do, because I want this car 100% finished when.
And test it.
Yes, and test it, absolutely test it.
We can't do what Nick couldn't do.
Yeah, I didn't know if y'all hear it background noise, but that's my son talking. My next big thing is mounting these turbos, and I have no room whatsoever. So I'm putting 10 pounds in a $5 sock. That's what I'm putting in. So I got a 427 LSX block, Frankenstein heads, Frankenstein intake, 400 turbo, all reed case and everything for it, and Derek Sanders is going to build that for me, and I need some injectors and some few other things, odd and ends. I bought all my electronics the other day, so I've got about 90% of my parts. The main stuff I've got bought, so now I just gotta get my ass to work, you know, and that's hard enough. Yeah, I'm waiting on my seats to get here, which my seats are in Alan's car, and my brakes to get here, which they're on Alan's car.
Oh, don't forget your third member.
Oh, my third member is in Alan's car. So that's all parts that I gotta rebuy for this.
Hey, the seats won't fit anyways.
Yeah, but I could make them fit.
I could have, should have.
I mean, I could have made them fit, but a little bit narrower seat would be better. So
Oh yeah.
there's a few things we're going to change a little bit on the chassis, not much. You know, Eric Lauder, he's going to do all the welding on it. So he's supposed to start here pretty soon, I hope. Then I need to figure out what I'm going to do on the parachute mounts and stuff like that. So, and if I decide to build a wing or something, I might get Quinn to build a wing for it. So he built the housing and everything underneath this car. The housing's just killer. Yeah, he made a complete Fab 9 housing. This door here ain't done yet, but I cut this top. I cut 2 inches out of this top here and cut it around here. And I took the top and I drug it forward. I didn't cut it all the way around because I wanted to keep the stock back glass. And what I did was I pied the top and raked it all forward. And then I took the cow in this car, I raised the part of the cow up, and I think I cut 1.5 inches out of this grill to lay the front of it down to get that rake look, because I wanted the car to be raked, you know. I took these buckets, lower these buckets down right at 1 inch. I stuck them down on the fender. This old car, I had to put all lower pieces in here and put them in all the way around the car. Of course, the doors, that's common about these coupes. This rear tail section, this here's all new. It's all new piece here. It was all gone. And I made these tubs, steel tubs, these metal pieces here. You can see Quinn, his fab work there on his 9-inch, you know, when he done that. Chassis on this car is pretty nice. I mean, he done a real good job on stuff on this thing. We just got to update a few little things. And then get the seats. I'm gonna try to get the seats in it maybe next week and get me fitted in the car, you know. Then we can start welding, you know, get going forward with it. So he already put the parachute mount here. I'm gonna run dual chutes.
Yeah, those shocks, do you have to, like I don't know, but like, don't they have like the fluid in or whatever?
Yeah, them are canister shocks. I paid crazy money for them a long time ago. I mean, them are actually strange shocks. Yeah, because I wanted everything. I'm big into using one product, you know. So like if we went to SEMA, you know, we put this in the our PRI. We put this in the strange booth because it's got strange shocks and brakes and third member and all that stuff, you know. But,
This shit's light for everything else.
yeah.
Everything I got, I need 4 people to lift it.
Yeah. But a friend of mine, this car was going to be all steel. And he talked me into putting fiberglass fenders on the front. And the reason he talked me into that is because this car gets away from you, hits the wall, you want stuff to blow apart instead of to bounce off the wall. So Their Underwood told me about that. He had run into the same issues with that apparently years ago. So that's the reason I put glass fenders on the front of the car. You know, so the car will disintegrate instead of bounce. So that's the reason I've done that. And I'm going to have to hand make the grill since the grill's been changed. I'll take this tube here. This is kind of how the grill's going to be. Start like this and then progress, you know, on how it's going to be. My plan was to put the turbos here in the front, but there ain't going to be enough room. So I think what's going to happen is I'm going to put the turbos underneath the back side of the fender. And I want to run my exhaust out here, and either going to turn and run an inlet here out of the fender to catch air, because I got to run a belly pan underneath this car, because these cars are notorious of catching air underneath the ass of the car and picking the ass up as it's going down the track when you're talking about big mile an hour. So I'm going to have to make a belly pan here in the back. And
apparently that's okay though.
It's
okay today though.
Yeah, but see, back in the day, what they did was they cut louvers in cars, okay? So it got air out of the car to keep the car on the ground, because it would pick the car up, you know, as a mile an hour. But you're talking Opals and, you know, the old Willises and all that stuff. So that's the reason why they put them fins in there. And this hood side here, this is off 33, 34 Ford, that I wanted them style fins on there to get the heat out of the engine compartment. That's not stock 35, 36 stuff, but that's the reason I've done that, to get the heat out of it. So, see me ball out.
Thank y'all for watching. Please like, subscribe, and Team Meatball.